In Year 7, we were always told that we'll be a year to remember, but who would have known that we'll be remembered for not doing our GCSEs?
Every single one of us are gutted to be ending our Les Quennevais experience early.
I'd be lying if I said it was always easy, but thanks to some great teachers who supported us each step of the way, we were able to push through it.
Over the last 5 years, the school has been a stable community that we will forever appreciate and be extremely proud of.
The teachers at Les Quennevais really make it so special, and to have your support and hard work and dedication going into every single student just means so much.
All the staff are so special at Les Quennevais School. They treat the students as individuals and bring out the best in them.
Which embraces its core values and cares for its students and community so well.
My time at Les Quennevais School has been nothing but amazing. I'd like to say a massive thanks to all the staff at the school that have made my time there so brilliant.
It truly means something when a school has the ability to dedicate its work and time to every student.
These 5 years couldn't have been more special without any of you, really. I mean, just every single day, walking down the corridor, smiling at us, just asking how our weekend's been, anything, just the little things that, just make your day better.
Les Quennevais wouldn't be as great as it is without its teachers, who push each and every one of their students to be the best they can be.
It's a tight-knit, united community, fueled by the passion and dedication of our incredible teachers. So thank you to every single member of staff, our teachers, our support staff and our site teams. It's been incredible to have your support.
Together now, in no man's land, together, all together now, all together.
To Mrs. Haig.
Thank Mrs. Haig.
Mrs. Haig.
Is Mrs. Haig.
Thanks to Mrs. Haig.
Mrs. Haig.
At the top, of course, Miss Haig. We are so lucky to have a head teacher like you.
The head teacher for always being there in the background supporting each and every year group in Les Quennevais.
And who inspires me every single time I talk to her.
Her vision becomes ours, and she can take credit for years to come in the positive contributions that we will make in our communities.
Our fond head teacher has paved the way for us since 2015, watching our every move and ensuring our progress has not gone unnoticed.
You are honestly the best head teacher this school could ever possibly have. I mean, without you, the school's it's not as special as it could be.
She's so passionate about the school and passionate about the new school building that I'm so envious I won't get to go to.
You do more than words can describe for the students, and it really shines through. We want to make you proud, and I hope we do.
Brooke and I personally thank her for many things, but for most of all being a pioneer and giving the utmost care for her students and letting them be the sole focus of the school.
Les Quennevais wouldn't be Les Quennevais without you.
You just bring it all together, and your ambition for us to do so well just inspires me, and I think I can speak for the rest of Year 11. It inspires everyone to do the best that we possibly can, and that's what the school's all about.
I want to thank my head of year, Mr. Morris, who always pushed each and every form for team building and wanted the best for us each step of the way.
I say we could not have been blessed with a better head of year. I mean, sir, you're brilliant, you're funny, you're helpful, you're there for us on a personal level, for us to go to you and talk to you, and you...
Mr. Morris, my head of year, who through his motivational assemblies has taught our year group to have a can-do attitude when faced with challenges.
As for Mr. Morris, he has been the best head of year, taking the role with pride, warmth and determination. He has always had a clear expectation and goal for the year that we can only hope we successfully achieved for him.
There's just no words that I can actually describe how, like, good of a head of a year you are.
And has built our community so strong, and he's a great person to stop and have a talk to in the corridors to see how he's doing.
Mr. Morris for putting in so many hours and being so dedicated to all of our assemblies and coming up with some of the most creative form competitions.
Of course, Mr. Morris, our head of year, who goes above and beyond, gives 110% to every student in our year. He's always there, he's always been supporting us, and he's always been someone that we can rely on.
Spirits under the walls, waking that night. December 1914, cold, clear and bright. Country's borders were right outside. They joined together.
I want to say thanks to my form tutor, Mrs. Brooks, who pushed my form to be the best they could be and always was there for each and every one of us.
Again, Mrs. Ashley, who's been there the whole time, supporting us, setting us up to be pushed into society as respectable members of the public. So thank you so much, Mrs. Ashley.
Special thanks to Mr. P. Jones, who always supported, cared and had high expectations for me.
It's Mr. Arnott. Having taken 11E for our last 2 years, I appreciate his witty humour and his helpful manner, and especially keeping all the boys in check.
Thank Mrs. Brooks for always being such a kind, caring and supportive form tutor, and always being there for advice and encouraging us to partake in all sorts of house events and competitions.
And as for Miss Ceciltine, who took our form on in Year 7, I've always felt happy and comfortable to walk into the art room every morning and was always greeted with a smile. She has been so supportive and has helped us in every way that she could.
I'd like to say a massive thanks to my form tutor, Miss O'Connell, who through her energy every single morning woke up our form and made us get on with the day.
I also want to say big thanks to Mrs. Hyam for pushing me in maths for 2 years, making me get a grade 5 in the beginning of year 11, which was so unexpected.
From Mrs. Germain, who ensured a seamless transition in Year 7, through to Mr. Richardson, who supported and guided me throughout.
Mrs. Lindsay, my form tutor, who took our form on in Year 10 and has been with us over the past 2 GCSE years. She supported us and always been someone we can turn to for advice.
Together
Quennevais left us with some great memories. From trips to adventures, each one of us have got our own story to tell.
I can remember the first day of Year 7 so vividly. I remember the butterflies in my stomach as I stepped into the gym for the first time, worried about making new friends or getting lost, but so excited to be starting my new chapter.
My time at Les Quennevais School is full of memorable experiences. Notably the relaunch of Duke of Edinburgh.
On that day, I walked into not just an extraordinary group of students and teachers, I walked into a community.
To be involved with so many things really makes us feel like we're putting our own little bit into Les Quennevais.
Partaking in the shows, which have massively grown my connection with other year groups and have formed so many memories for me which I will look back on and truly miss.
The shows, it's not just a school show, it's a professional level production.
Our first student voice meetings, interviews for new teachers, up to helping us with student leadership responsibilities.
The inspiring week spent during LEAP 2018 was massively inspiring for me and eye-opening to not only various career paths and decisions, but also to the various backgrounds people have come from and their personal stories.
My contribution to Word of the Week coordinator was valued and I pursued excellence in this for the enjoyment of all.
Sports days are always incredible.
Winning Sports Day and also the House Cup was truly amazing. Sports Day was one of my greatest memories.
Of course, I'd also have to mention Duke of Edinburgh. The skills I've learnt from it, such as teamwork and resilience, I will definitely take with me going forward.
Les Quennevais is an amazing community, which I'm sad to leave.
We will always be part of Les Quennevais. It means so much to us, and thank you so much for everything you've done. It feels like a family that we'll never forget.
And I'm just going to say, I'm really going to miss all of you. And
I love the school and I love all the people in it.
The most important thank you has to go to all the staff for their commitment and compassion.
I'm going to miss it, and I wish the school the best of luck, and I'm sure it's going to grow and develop through the new school, but keep the amazing Les Quennevais community that it has. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we thank everyone so much for making these last 5 years incredible.
thank you so much, guys.
So thank you.
Les Quennevais will always have a piece of our heart, so thank you so much.